Masculinity in 2026. What does it even mean to be a man? Masculinity in 2026. What does it even mean to be a man? Let me ask you something. What does it actually mean to be a man in 2026? Because if you listen to social media, masculinity is confused. On one side, men should provide, protect, lead, don't cry. On the other side, be soft, be vulnerable, communicate, heal. So which one is it? Are we raising strong men or silent men? Are we building emotional intelligent men or financially pressured ones? Because right now, it feels like men are expected to be emotionally available, financially stable, spiritually grounded, physically fit, mentally strong, romantic, protective, calm, wealthy, and unbothered, all at the same time. And nobody's asking who checked in on this man, who checked in on the man. So today, let's talk about masculinity in 2026. Not from anger, from clarity. The provider pressure. Yes, let's start with that. In Nigeria, especially, masculinity has been tied to one word: provision. If you can provide, you are respected. If you can't afford, you are questioned. But here is the reality: the economy has changed, the pressure has increased, expectations have multiplied, yet the definition hasn't evolved. A man can be building, grinding, trying, and still feel like he's failing because we measure men by results, not by efforts. But let me ask, if a man is consistent, disciplined, and growing, he is less of a man because he hasn't arrived yet. Emotional suppression versus emotional strength. This is where it gets serious, guys. For I had to let me take a chill pill and pick up with you guys properly. For years, boys were told, "Man up, stop crying, don't be weak." Now, those same boys are grown men struggling to express emotion, and when they can't communicate properly, we call them toxic. But we never taught them how to be vulnerable safely. Yes, there's a difference between being emotional and being emotional intelligent. I say again, there's a difference between being emotional and being emotionally intelligent. Masculinity in 2026 cannot be silent suffering. Mm, mm. Real strength is not emotional shutdown. Real strength is self-control without self-destruction. Let's talk social media masculinity. Oh yes, the big bros and big sis and the masculinity on Instagram and yada yada. Let's be honest. Social media has created two extreme versions of men. One, the hyper aggressive alpha. And two, the overly performative soft guy. One says women must submit. Oh yes, they must cook for me. The other says I worship women. Both extreme and noise. Masculinity is not dominance. Let me first let you know. Masculinity is not weakness, in case you're trying to misinterpret them. It's grounded presence. A real man in 2026 doesn't need to announce his alpha. His discipline speaks. His consistency speaks. His character speaks. Masculinity plus relationship or an relationship. Let's be honest here. Men are expected to love, provide, be calm, not react, not complain, not show fear. But relationship require partnership now. And some men are struggling with that transition because leadership in 2026 doesn't mean control. It means responsibility. You can be a leader and still listen. You can be strong and still apologize. You can protect and still express emotion. That balance, that's evolution. The modern man's identity crisis. There's a quiet crisis happening. Many men don't know who they are outside performance. Honestly, if you remove money, muscle, status, attention, who are you? Masculinity in 2026 must be rooted in identity, not extreme validation. Because when money fluctuates, when attention fades, when relationship change, if you don't know who you are, you collapse. A real man builds internal stability, not just external success. Let's bring this home. Let's bring this home. I'm done. Masculinity in 2026 is not about going backward. It's not about abandoning strength. It's about integration. A real man today is disciplined but not emotionally numb, ambitious but not ego driven, protective but not controlling, vulnerable but not unstable, leading but not dominating. Strength is still required, provision is still honorable, but emotional intelligence is not weakness. Growth is not softness, and healing is not surrender. The strongest men in 2026 will not be the loudest. I say again, Big Sam says again, the strongest men in 2026 will not be the loudest. They will be the most grounded, because real masculinity is not proven in arguments. It's proven in consistency, in how you treat people when you are stressed, in how you handle power, in how you respond when life humbles you. So if you are a man listening to this, you don't have to choose between strength and softness. You build both. That's evolution. And evolution is not weakness, it's maturity. This is Big Sam Voice, where we don't attack men, we refine them. See you on the next episode.